Here's one from Marcia. She says, I'm fairly new to the emotion code, just getting my certification in March. My question, or I guess dilemma, is that my successes are so darn subtle. I watch you on the seminar videos, and you'll work on a pain area, and the person feels instant relief. Even working on myself, I don't notice relief until the next day. And sometimes not even for a couple of days. Is it more common to see the instant results or the longer ones? Well, everybody is different, and as you continue to use the emotion code, your confidence and your faith will grow, and the results that you achieve will likely be more pronounced. Now, let me give you a little hint, Marcia. Okay? What you want to do when a person comes to you, let's say that they're in pain, and you release a trapped emotion that you find that's part of that pain or an underlying cause of that pain. Here's where you need to be mentally. Where you need to be mentally is you need to be feeling as much love as you possibly can be feeling for that person, and you need to know, you need to have the belief, okay, and the faith really that this is going to make a difference for them, and that's how this works. It's if you read in the Emotion Code book about the dream that I had where I was walking on air. And people asked me, how are you doing that? It was this amazing dream. And I said to them, it's easy. All you have to do is believe you can do it and be grateful to God that you're doing it. And that is really the key to healing, I believe. If you believe that you can help this person, you believe that releasing that trapped emotion is going to help them, and they're going to feel better, the more powerful your belief is, and the more you know, okay, that this is going to make a difference for them, the better your results will be. It's a strange kind of a thing. I don't quite know how to explain it, but faith, I believe, that's really what faith is. It's believing. I believe it's believing that you can do it, and being grateful to God that you're doing it or that it's working. And I think that really is the key to healing. And really, honestly, I think it's the key to whatever it is you're trying to do in your whole life. Faith, I believe, is a tremendously powerful principle of action in this world and in all worlds and in all healing. And so if you can cultivate that gratitude to that higher power that this is working, and take yourself out of the equation, and just be that vessel of healing. Don't worry, just hang in there. It takes time for this to, for you to be able to kind of develop this. But you can practice with this. Okay, you can practice with this. And let me give you an example. I used to play with this. In fact, here's an exercise that you can do. Okay, and this is really fun, and you have probably never heard of this. I don't think I've ever talked about this before, but if you've never heard of melting clouds, all right, this is a great exercise that you can do that can really help. Now that sounds really strange probably, but here's what you do. And I've taught all my kids to do this, and it really literally does work. It's amazing. But you have to first of all realize that we are very, very powerful beings, but we are kind of handicapped because we come into this world and everybody tells us, oh, you're not a powerful being, you can't do anything, And so we end up believing that we're not capable of anything. But here's what you do, okay? The next time there's a nice day, okay, go out on your lawn or sit out in your lawn chair and look at the sky and find a cloud. Not a big, huge cloud, but one of those little teeny clouds, maybe the smallest little puff of cloud that you can find, okay? And what you do is you focus on that cloud. And what you're going to do is you're going to melt that cloud. And you focus on that cloud, and you believe, okay, that cloud is going to disappear. And you allow your heart to fill with gratitude that little tiny cloud that you're focusing on intently is going to disappear. And you watch what happens. It's really a strange thing. But inevitably, it doesn't take long either, usually less than a minute, that little cloud, you'll see it, it'll just go away. And in fact, I taught, like I said, I taught all my kids to do this. It's a great exercise. And also when you're working with people, you can practice this as well. Because whenever you clear something on somebody, if you can cultivate those thoughts and kind of be in that state, okay, where you're full of belief and you have no doubt, okay, that this is going to help them and be just what they need. When you get to that point, that's when you become a really, really powerful healer. But it takes time to get to that. But every time you work on somebody, you can cultivate that. And I'm telling you, you watch what happens. It's really amazing. But I used to play with this in practice. And, well, play with it. I was using it all the time. And it's just, it's amazing how powerful it is. So remember that, okay? So anyway, try that. Try melting clouds. It's really fun. And in fact, my oldest son got to a point where he taught his cousin how to do it, and they would actually create clouds where there were no clouds before. They would actually make it rain. They created a huge storm one time, which sounds totally crazy, but you know, we have powers that we just have no idea of. So anyway,